Across the world, ancient myths describe beings that should not exist. A bull-headed giant in Crete, a lion-bodied guardian in Egypt, human-faced creatures with canine bodies in the deserts, mer-humanoids in oceans, winged watchers on mountaintops, like giants hidden in forests. But what if these beings weren't myths at all? What if they were survivors of a forgotten age when Earth held multiple civilizations simultaneously, each possessing knowledge far beyond our own? Tonight we uncover the genetic experiments of the first civilizations and reveal the truth about the beings who survived the fall of Atlantis and Lemuria. Long before Egypt or Sumer, Earth was home to several advanced and primitive cultures existing at the same time. Atlantis mastered energy, consciousness, and multidimensional laws. Lemuria was older and specialized in biological engineering and geothermal science. Beneath them lived ancient inner-Earth races, cousins of early humanity. And scattered across the surface lived primitive tribes just beginning to form cultures. The Emerald Tablets describe these groups as the children of men, the children of light, the children of the deep earth. These were not metaphors. These were separate civilizations sharing the same world. According to the GWB PDFs, the extinct Lemurian race were the first genetic engineers. They shaped life itself as though it were clay. Deep beneath what is now Egypt, their melted-walled tunnels still display murals showing hybrid beings, bull-headed guardians, lion-bodied humanoids, winged watchers, fish-bodied humans, bird-headed sentinels, giant ape-like bipeds, desert-adapted creatures with human faces atop canine bodies. These murals are far older than dynastic Egypt. They belong to a civilization that engineered living hybrid species for tasks such as guardianship, labor, exploration, underwater work, and warfare. Many of these creatures became the source of legends: minotaur, centaur, griffin, mer-people, Bigfoot, and the human-headed canine-bodied beings we now call dogmen. The fall of Atlantis and Lemuria is often portrayed as two separate catastrophes. But the truth is that their collapses were deeply intertwined. Atlantis began a spiritual descent. Seeking forbidden knowledge from lower dimensions, the descent into shadow described by Thoth. At the same time, Lemuria performed a physical descent, digging deep into Earth with massive geothermal systems and melting miles of stone with resonant energy. Two great civilizations, both moving downward, one spiritually, one physically disrupting Earth's crust, magnetic field, and dimensional balance. The planet entered a state of instability. To prevent a full planetary collapse, the directors of life intervened. They guided a meteor toward Lemurian as punishment, but as a necessary reset to preserve the planet's long-term viability.
The impact
Fractured Earth's crust, tilted the axis, triggered megatsunamis, and destabilized Atlantis's energy grid. Lemuria fell physically. Atlantis fell energetically. Their fates were intertwined, and their downward paths brought the world into a planetary correction. In the chaos that followed, the engineered beings of Lemuria scattered across the earth. Some fled into dense forests, giving rise to the lineages known today as Bigfoot and Yeti. Others escaped into mountain regions, becoming the source of griffin and winged humanoid myths. Aquatic hybrids retreated into oceans and lakes, remembered as mer-people. Desert-adapted hybrids, including the human-headed canine-bodied beings, true dog, men adapted to remote, harsh environments. Many others retreated into deep caves and subterranean passageways, merging with older inner-Earth civilizations. These creatures did not vanish. They simply relocated into environments suited to their engineered biology. Thousands of years later, when Egypt rose, it discovered ancient tunnels beneath the Giza Plateau. These tunnels, with their melted walls, deep shafts, and murals of hybrid beings, were remnants of the Lemurian undercities. Egypt reused them as tombs or storage chambers, painting dynastic scenes next to or on top of much older murals. Archaeologists today attribute everything underground to Egypt, but the oldest artworks tell a very different story of a forgotten civilization whose genetic creations survived long after its fall. Modern encounters with strange beings echo these ancient experiments. Dogmen sightings from Michigan to the Middle East describe creatures with human faces and canine bodies, matching the old murals. Bigfoot matches the giant forest hybrids. Aquatic humanoids match the marine engineered forms. Winged beings reported around mountains resemble the old guardian lineages. Reptilian cave humanoids echo subterranean hybrids. These beings did survive the planetary reset. They hid, they adapted, and some may still exist in the deep places of the world. If this resonates with you, then you are among the few who sense the truth beneath the world's mythology. Civilization is not the beginning of human history, it's the aftermath. Like, subscribe. Return for the next chapter in our journey into the forgotten ages of Earth. Page 42 continues.